Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Operation Citadel Battle number 9, which takes place on the 6th of July. First I would like to introduce my buddy Nightwire for helping me out on this battle. We're both playing on the Russian side. We're both playing as commanders in the 2nd Tank Army. Specifically we're going to be fighting as commanders in the 107th Tank Brigade, which was in the 16th Tank Corps, which was in the 2nd Tank Army. And we're going to be attacking the overextended 9th Panzer Army as it pushes south. The left hand side is pushing and holding upon Yuri, Ponyri, and as they hold that position, the 2nd Tank Army is ordered in on the first counterattack of the campaign to push them out. With that said, let's get back on with the game. And here we are live in the game, ladies and gentlemen. We have a Nightwire with me, who is my co-commander, and we're going to come up with a plan. And we're looking at the map right now, and I am thinking initially, mostly because the way I have the orientation, of taking the northernmost or left-hand objective first.
The one in the northwest?
Yes, absolutely. In fact, why don't you take a second to introduce yourself and say hi? Sorry.
Oh, hi, this is Nightwire, and I get to help out today, which is very fun.
I do have anti-air and artillery. The anti-air is a Dishka and a towed anti-tank gun. What is that? 37mm anti-tank gun? Sorry, anti-aircraft gun. And I'm moving the artillery up towards that point now. I see you've got some scouts out there somewhere.
Yeah, I'll start pushing over there.
Okay.
If you're ready.
That field just behind your scout is where I'm sending my artillery to for now. First contact.
Get some eyes up here, start looking up towards this next ridge with the command group you gave me, and see if we can find some more bad guys.
Roger that. That sounds like a good plan.
2 snipers in here, that's excellent. Oh, got a big boy over here.
Oh.
My.
Oh wow. The game is cheating a little bit and using stuff that wasn't available in 1943. These ways, I don't think the Sturm Panzer was available.
That is a big boy.
That's like a 50cm mortar or something like that.
Well, I've got every remaining tank I have shooting at it, so let's see how that goes.
Yeah, sometimes the math of having enough guns is enough.
Yeah, see if I can get somebody behind him here. That is a chunky piece of armor.
Oh, it's interesting what you're doing there. Oh, he's turning to face your... I think you just tracked him. Good.
Yeah, we got him. Yeah, I was trying to get fire from every angle, so he had nowhere to...
That's pretty effective. I'm capturing what you were doing there. Oh, there it goes, brewing up.
Yeah, with those fixed turrets, like they obviously they have to physically turn the whole vehicle to point at anything, and so as long as we give him an angle, at whatever angle he turns to, he's going to get hit on the side of the flank. It's the best bet. But holy mackerel, that thing was trying to get anything on the sides or flank. You give it no safe angle of attack was what I was trying to do. Although now I have a T-34 that does not have a crew.
Oh, I just got the infantry drop in. I'll give you some crew.
Great.
Giving you my best crew, in fact. I'll give you a rather large rifle section as well. And also I want to give you some engineers. I only took 1 team of engineers.
Get a new threat. Panzer IV.
Right, I'm going to move further up the central road a little bit. I may have taken a bad choice. I didn't bring enough engineers. I've only got one team of 2 engineers. So I've given you one and I've kept one. And I don't have a way of resupplying them, like the Germans have that Kettenkrad. We don't have one of those. I don't have a engineer resupply truck.
That's okay. I can make do with those AP miners you gave me. If you need to keep your boys.
I'm not sure what they can do actually, engineer-wise. I know they can lay mines. I just don't think they have the stuff to dig trenches.
They don't, but at least they have a little better rate at repairing vehicles.
Okay, all right. I didn't know that. That's good to know. Let me give you another. You should have quite a hefty infantry support now.
Oh my goodness, you're right.
And I'm going to give you one more commissar. You want Anton Nikolaev or do you want Gleb Grishenko?
Oh, I gotta have Gleb.
Right, good old Gleb, yeah. Bit heavy on the vodka, but he's a great commissar.
Alright, I gotta shift. I'm gonna shift my rightmost tank to the very left so I can start thinking about this objective.
Okay, I'll push up the road a little bit to cover that gap then.
Excellent. Alright.
And just for the viewer's point of view, this represents June 6th, which is the 3rd day of the offensive, where the Russians were ordered, the 2nd Tank Army specifically, were ordered to counterattack the northernmost German advance into Kursk, in the Kursk pocket. So that's why we're taking the forces that we have and we're doing a Russian attack instead of a Russian defense, which is what we've done so far. The Brits are supposed to be coming out. I don't know if you saw that in this game sometime this year.
Oh, that would be fun. Is that a shift to focusing on the western side of things?
Yeah, it looks like, from what I'm reading in the updates on Steam, that it is in fact the western Normandy heading east into Germany type campaign. So I'm hoping we'll see some of the stuff that the Brits did in Normandy for sure. I would imagine that's going to happen. What I would like to see is the Western Desert. I think that would be cool, but I don't think it's coming.
Oh, that would be fun, actually.
There is a mod out there for it.
Do you have some artillery available?
I do. I'm just about to give you one medic here. And the guns have moved forward. Where do you want the fire?
Somewhere in this area.
Roger that. F6. Have range on that exact spot.
Perfecto.
F6. So I've got it on fire for effect. So let me know if you want to move into that area because I'll have to turn the fire off. So this was the version of the T-34. It's a T-34-43. The Germans called the Mickey Mouse because it has 2 round turret hatches that flip up and protect the crew as they get out of the turret. And the Germans called it Mickey Mouse because when they were looking at it with binoculars, all they would see was the Mickey Mouse ears standing up. Bit of trivia there for you.
Alright, let's see. Little tank up here for some suppression. Where's my brave officer? I need him.
I'll be finishing off a bottle of vodka.
Mikhail. Let's get Mikhail up here. His services are going to be required shortly.
Okay, I'm switching fire to the other end of the objective for you.
Perfect. Yeah, if you...
Oh, by the way, I just wanted to say thanks for watching. If you enjoy this content and want to see more, please take a second to let everybody know by smashing that like and subscribe button. It's free, it doesn't cost you anything, and you'll really help the channel grow. Also, it would be absolutely brilliant if you could leave a comment and share your thoughts with everyone. back to the show.
I'm going to move a commissar into the trenches on the far right side with a bit of infantry support. Just so as I can get some observation going on that side.
Okay. I think you cleared out this corner objective pretty well here.
Yeah, those are big bullets. What are they, 122s?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think your right side's getting hit by something. Oh, contact in the center.
Yeah.
I think we got it though.
Alright, let me know. I got a KV-1 over there that can help if you need it.
My sniper is actually taking care of the infantry that's attacking my tanks.
Ooh, halt on your artillery.
Give me a sec. F. You should have stopped. Let me just take a second to see. When you click on them, hit F, it should stop all actions, but sometimes I don't do it right or I misclick. Okay.
I have never done that.
Got a Panzer IV-J here. And my crew is actually taking some damage.
Alright.
I'll fix that.
Where's he at?
Well, he's taking damage. I was trying to auto turn my tank in that direction, and he wouldn't turn. I noticed that the track has been hit. But he's getting double teamed by a pair of T-34s, so I don't think he's going to last very long. Oh, you have infantry in the trenches behind your right-hand tank.
Ah, damn it. You're right. Although, I think I'm going to be okay. I just got to get him out of here. Oh, poked my nose up a little too far there. Right. Did this get fixed? Not yet. Oh, I lost a guy. Your infantry's doing a terrible job of protecting my tank.
I know. I mean, they've been drinking all night. They've got a headache. It's dry. You wouldn't believe how dry it is. I'm actually hovering over your forces right now past the objective.
This guy's over here to help out, and then I need another crewman from somewhere.
I'm going to place my little tank and my infantry in that objective.
In the one that we've captured, that would be great.
Yeah. So I'm going to leapfrog my artillery fire base up to where your infantry line and your infantry. Just mark it. There we go.
Yep. Seeing. I'll put them on defense right here until you get built.
Dum 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 dum. There's my engineer. Can he build anything of substance? Sandbag walls.
Oh, new tank. Or it's the same tank, they just fixed it.
Oh, my guys didn't do a good job of watching that. We're looking good though. Moving the artillery up into their little fire base.
Little counterattack here. Probably on the strongest part they could have chosen, but we'll see how it goes.
Should maybe do some PvP sometime, because facing a human opponent, you never know what they're going to do. The computers you can predict.
Yeah, it's night and day, isn't it?
Yeah, big time.
All right, I'm gonna start moving my stuff to orient more towards the middle objective here.
Yeah, I'm going to move my T-34s up a little bit. Though I need to bring the supply truck over, I think.
Just giving a couple guys some machine guns off some looted vehicles here.
Looting is so fun. That's always been my favorite part of this game, is you get to capture stuff and repair it and use it.
The detail is, ultimate, right? You go down to every single thing that you can be equipped with can be changed and taken and used.
Exactly, it's awesome.
Crazy. So now my meager little commie squad here has some machine gun support.
And we've been playing this game for how long now? Since it came out in 19 or 22? A Panther coming from the right side. My guys are shooting him right in the left-hand armor now. Oh, he's having a bad day.
Oh, good. The 122 got a good hit on him, it looks like.
The surviving tank crewman is running like hell. Yeah, there's so much you can do in this game. I've always wanted a game where you can actually take a guy in a jeep or one sniper and like run around in the battlefield and have fun with it, as well as controlling entire companies and platoons of guys.
Okay, big heavy counterattack over here. Let's see if we can.
Okay, I'm gonna pull some artillery on that anti-aircraft gun, that 3.7.
Yeah.
Right next to the Stug.
Yep. Perfect. Let's see, I think I have enough.
Only one of my guns can reach it.
Stu needs to move up a little bit.
Is that a Stug 42 or a Stug 3? 3. Okay. I think I got it. Oh no, I got something next to it. I give it a bad day.
I think it suppressed him a little bit.
I definitely got the flat gun.
There's some. There's another gun up here. I don't know if right there. That.
Roger that. Oh, I'll get it. I'll get it.
It's being a pain.
F6 and mark him for a couple of rounds of HE loving. Oh, I think you got him before my round arrived.
Is that where I say neener, neener, neener?
It works for me.
All right, that lost a couple guys in that, but not too bad. So with that, I'm going to leave what I have here in place. And
oh, I lost a T-34.
Looks like there's a Panther there to repair, though.
Might have to move up and capture that.
Yeah, actually, I'm going to move up towards that, so you should have some clearance.
For your point of reference, I'm moving on the road itself, that central road.
Okay.
Moving my commissar and my sniper up. Move my what's left of my tank crew. Oh, there they are.
Let's Let's get you some sniper coverage up there too. From my side.
Thank you. More in the north end. Little armored car, 221.
Oh, yep.
So I did look up SCIDSIF, the acronym, which I'm pronouncing wrong. Hideously wrong. It stands for Support Vehicle Experimental, or something like that.
Well, they had a lot of experimental vehicles then, didn't they?
Maybe wrong on the experimental part. I said it in a video. I did actually claim it in a video. Pronounced it right and wrote down the word to practice it and butchered the word. Okay, I'm at the Panther now.
Yep, moving up to support that.
Try and capture the Panzer IV and the Panther if they are capturable. It's funny to compare the Panther with the T-34. You know, the T-34 is reliable, rugged, ease of manufacture, with that sloped armor, versus the over-engineering that happened on the Panther to get the same effect and made it so expensive they couldn't afford to produce many.
Is that what happened with the Panther?
By all accounts, it can probably be said a lot better, but definitely at this time and period, the Panther was the medium tank counter to the T-34. And it was so well made that it required a logistics chain of spare parts and trained technicians to repair it, whereas the T-34 could be repaired much easier.
That makes sense.
See if the artillery has range on that middle objective. And they do. So, I'm in the front right corner.
Yeah, perfect. I pushed up a little closer than I realized. Started coming under fire from that thing.
So I got something goofy going on that my one gun is not behaving. Just check it's got ammo, which it does.
I lost it.
Oh, we got somebody in the rear area.
Yeah. Never want any surprises in the rear, you know.
Just no cricket. Oh no.
Yeah, I dropped.
Oh no.
Yeah, I dropped. It's all on you, buddy.
Well, you know, I was saying about how much fun it is to be in a game by yourself with just a commentator as a buddy. Well, this is exactly that scenario.
Here's the great part. I can't see what's going on anymore, so I just get to heckle.
Right, Batman.
No, hopefully you're in a pretty good position to take that second objective. There was a full squad of infantry on my side of things, just waiting in reserve to go take that, so help the tanks out.
I see that's a pretty effective battle line, actually.
Yeah, there's also a officer not too far behind the tanks that I always, utilize those pretty well with taking the objectives, obviously, because of their strength.
Well, I'm moving up your main battle line now just a little bit. They're slacking the infantry in that base, that objective Alpha.
Did you get your Panther fixed up?
I need to go back to that and take a look real quick, see how they're doing. Two of the guys are about to get in it, putting a third guy in it. Panzer IV is not salvageable. And now we have a Panther.
That should help.
My T-34 and a Panther on the right side of the line. I'll try and keep you informed here. You have a tanky tank, a KV-1 back guarding the front objective. Okay.
Yeah, I was going to pull all but one tank from over there, but they've counterattacked over there twice now, so Oh, maybe I'll just leave it there.
Well, I feel like I'm juggling a lot more now. I'm slightly,
Whole different game, isn't it?
slightly out of sorts now.
Initial artillery barrage on both these objectives is awesome. I'm very happy to have that kind of support. Makes it much easier.
Yeah, it makes you really understand why combined arms is so important. When you first start wargaming, you just think tanks, and then after a while, when you realise that there's infantry protecting the tanks, which I did a short on, which I'll link to this video of Panzerfaust taking out a tank, a lone soldier. When you've got the infantry protecting the tanks, you've got the artillery kind of mashing the objective. It's a completely fun and interesting form of warfare, which obviously works in the real world, and it works in the game too.
Yeah. Actually, I think that's a mark of a good game is when they get that. You know, I mean, it's not going to be perfect, obviously, but when you're stronger for using, you know, at least somewhat realistic tactics, it's a good game.
This game does such a good job of that.
I have definitely had some pucker moments running close to or near lone infantry with Panzerfausts and other anti-tank abilities. Because, like everyone, I tried just go, you know, all tanks when I first started playing the game, which they are very effective. But when you start losing them, it gets horrific.
Well, being ex-infantry myself, I think the hallmark of every battlefield is the infantry. But I think a lot of people, when they first start playing war games, for sure, center on the tank.
Yep.
And it is a central piece. It is the main. I hate to say it as an infantry in the main event.
Well, things got so much easier when I started using recon infantry or sniper infantry, or even just regular infantry, just to get up there, support them, see, you know, spot for them. It works really, really well in this game. Buttons are hard. So, to advocate on the behalf of the viewer, have you taken that middle objective yet?
I'm literally parked right next to the flag, and it's it's now going from white to green.
Excellent. Yeah, one of the things I notice about this game too, when I'm fighting against the Soviets, the Russians, is that I'm not happy. I'm not happy at all when the T-34s start showing up.
Yeah.
They're solid. Like, especially you get I think it's the 44 version. It can be a pain.
It's probably arguable which is the better medium tank, the Panzer IV or the T-34, but I don't freak out when I see a Panzer IV like I do when I see a T-34. It feels like you don't know if they're going to die or not.
That is an interesting question, because, like, I'm not happy to see T-34s, but also when I'm fighting as Germans, I sure am happy to have Panzer IVs. They really do a good job of, you know, kind of all threats against them.
Sometime we'll have to go to the UK and go to the Tank Museum in Bovington and take a look at some of these for real together and take some video.
That would be great. I've been looking forward to going there for quite a long time. They have so many good examples of World War II equipment.
I'm just leveling while we talk. I'm leveling some buildings to make like clear zones of fire.
Is it on the
in the center? Yeah.
Yeah, the middle objective. Okay. Do you have do your infantry or artillery guns have range on that last objective, or are you gonna have to move them again?
I'm probably gonna have to move them a little bit, but I've got one gun that's not firing at all, and I need to go figure out why that's happening, because there doesn't appear to be anything wrong with it. Just heard a major explosion. I have no idea what happened. I see no red. Instant panic mode. Like, what? What blew up?
I know, when you see you see a round come from off screen and hit something dear to you, you're like, whoa, where's that?
Owie, Bernie hot. And I wish I could say that about a British tank, although I love the Chieftain. As a little boy, my sister was married to a soldier in a garrison called Tidworth, And down there was a tank regiment, and some of the soldiers were nice enough to let me climb up on top of a chieftain. I would have been about 12 or 13, and they told me stuff which I don't remember, but it was, either way, it was a very cool moment for a 13-year-old to be sitting on top of a brand state-of-the-art, as it was at the time, battle tank, the Chieftain.
They are a cool looking tank. There's a video, there's a YouTuber I watch who restores them quite often.
Oh wow!
Yeah, he restores all kinds of armor, but he's English, and he gets his hands on, I think, chieftains probably the most, being their proximity, and that's what he knows like the back of his hand. So
I've seen a couple of videos where they take literally a range target tank that they've been shooting for years, and they restore them back to working condition. There's a guy in the Isle of Wight that does that, and I think that's just incredible how they can take something so beaten up and damaged and make it work again. There's also another channel in Australia, the Australian Artillery and Armour Museum.
Yes.
And they do Workshop Wednesdays.
Actually, I watched them restore or refurbish, maybe. I'm not sure if restore is the right word for that, but a West German Gepard, which was really cool. It was cool to get to see the mechanisms that go into those two huge guns.
Yeah, they restored a Tiger I and a Jag Panther. They found parts of a Jag Panther when I think it was in Berlin. Modern day, they were digging up a piece of road or a piece of the city, and they found parts of a Jag Panther, and they secured that and rebuilt it. And I was fascinated. I still keep watching it.
So they found it in Germany?
Yeah, they buy stuff from all over the world.
They shipped that sucker all the way to Australia?
I know, isn't that amazing?
Yeah, given the weight of armor like that.
Yeah, I hate to advertise somebody else's YouTube for free, but they do Workshop Wednesday, and they did a whole series on the Jag Panther. It's very, very cool. I was thinking of making a video on the Jag Panther just based on that, and then using footage from this game.
Well, they're definitely fun in this game.
Okay, so you stop there, F.
That's another one where you have to protect its flanks. So that's needed to pivot.
Definitely. And in this game, they move so fast. They're just like a Panther as far as their mobility is concerned. And they're very, very cool. Okay, time to move up some infantry. I was so busy talking to you that I forgot to actually do my job that I think I do somewhat well. And play the game. And,
so I'm
working on the last objective, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Hopefully most of the anger and angst is worked out of the Germans by now.
I think the smart ones are leaving. Or have already done a tactical withdrawal. Moving 3 tanks, including, in fact, when we were talking about the Jag Panther and Arms and Armour, a 5cm anti-tank gun started lighting up my Panther tank. Oh, and they've recruited it.
My.
I'm targeting it now. Yep, somebody was trying to recruit it.
Yeah, you definitely want to keep that Panther as a trophy. I really wish I know that they got the new multiplayer mode on this. I can't remember what it was called. But I wish that they would give us a multiplayer mode that is more like this scenario driven battle.
Yeah, kind of like the campaign flow, where if we could be playing in this game right now against a full-on human player would be really cool.
Yeah.
And maybe that is a setting. Maybe I've never looked hard enough. Maybe that is a setting.
I don't think there is. Maybe I missed it too, but having the ability to have some time to set up defenses or to try to attack a human prepared defense, that would be a lot of fun.
We might want to look at that, because when you go into the multiplayer lobby, there is an enemy side and a friendly side. And by default, you come in on the friendly side, so that might be something that we can do.
Oh, I think you can. I mean, yeah, I'll have to look at it. Yeah, we'll have to look at that, because I thought the normal multiplayer mode, you know, it's more like RTS. You know, you're buying units as you go, based on command points or whatever. Where I think it would be a lot more fun to decide your forces up front like we do here, and then arrange your drops and wait for them that way.
Sorry, I'm scrambling right now trying to take the last objective. I got surprised again by them remanning that 5 centimeter anti-tank base. And
Yeah,
now
this could be nasty.
I'm in that horrible situation where you're like just about to take an objective and you're almost on it, and then all of your tanks need repairing, or they can't shoot back, or they can't move. Like, ah!
Yeah, the little engineering team you gave me with the anti-personnel mines, that ended up being useful, because I think it did a great job of repairing tanks. So, which, you know, on assault is really kind of the primary thing I use engineers for.
Yeah, I really love the different variety of forces you get in this game, especially with the engineers and the snipers.
Oh yeah, throwing up some AT and AP mines when you're defending on some road junctions or some choke points is a blast, literally.
Okay, see if I can get the artillery to pound the center of this objective. Got that little Russian T-60 or the T-30 I gave to you, mopping up the infantry, which just wiped out some of my infantry that were moving on the last objective.
Yeah, that's I was meaning, I didn't have time to look. I was meaning to ask you, what is that thing armed with?
It's automatic 20mm. It's just rips the infantry to death.
Hmm.
It's got a 50 round magazine which needs to be reloaded.
Yep, that's the pucker time. Time you have infantry out in the open and that thing is reloading, you're like, oh, come on,
move, damn it. Okay, is my Panther able to move forward? I think so. Nothing's overly happy, but it's all damaged but workable right now.
And you got some success with that third objective?
Yeah, I'm cautiously recovering from a stall right as I hit the objective. Need to turn the artillery off. But we're right about to take it.
I assume the Russian counterattack this was based on is equally effective.
It was. There was a nasty fight, according to the online research I've done, which is quoting other people who may or may not have done research. So I mean, calling online research is an iffy thing. But either way, I did a little bit of homework. And then the northern edge, northern end of the Battle of Kursk, the Kursk pocket, kind of stalled on the second day and got worse on the third day, which we're in right now, when the second tank army, which was recently formed in the spring, I think it was in February 1943, for this specific event, and they are struggling to take the town of Ponyri, Ponyri, That sounds different if you can actually speak Russian, I'm sure, but they did take it with a lot of street-to-street, house-to-house fighting. I am currently taking the last objective, by the way, while we're talking. And then the Germans counterattack the next day, which will be a battle that we'll do in next week, where the Germans retake the same objective that they just lost to the Russian counterattack, which is guarding the right-hand flank, also the railroad, interestingly, for the logistics train, to take the pocket of Kursk. Sorry, long-ended answer to your question there.
No, that's perfect. Yeah, that's what I was wondering is like the overall situation, because I know Kursk was such a massive engagement over those 3 or 4 days.
Well, it's interesting that the whole campaign lasted about 30 days, but the actual German offensive only lasted 12 days, and that's what I'm doing the campaign on, 3 battles a day for 12 days.
Gotcha.
But the campaign kicked off on technically the 4th of July, which I didn't know. Well, that was an interesting day. And then it lasted until the 1st of August. But the actual campaign where the Germans had forward momentum and fighting capacity was pretty much complete after the first 12 days.
And what day is this here?
So we're on day 6, well, day 3, the 6th of June.
Got it, okay.
I've been doing three battles a day, 2 German attacking battles and 1 Russian defensive battle. This is the first Russian offensive battle, which did happen on this day at Ponyuri. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. We have taken the last objective. We have had the victory screen. It has been a fun fight with my buddy here, Nightwire. And we'll be crunching this video out for the rest of the day, and we'll do the video for the weekend. And then the next one will be on next weekend, and it will be the Germans counter-attacking and taking this place. And hopefully Von Nightwire will help me out with that.
Oh, I heard he's a fantastic guy.
Just a stalwart attacker.
Well, cool. This was very fun. Thank you for inviting me.
Thanks for joining me, and love and hugs. Peace out.
Saxon hopes you enjoyed this episode. For more content like it, please support the channel by hitting the like button and don't forget to subscribe. Let us hear your feedback and leave a comment too. Thanks for watching.